Hi guys and welcome to this tutorial. So today is all about multi-languages, how you can turn your site into a multi-language site. So here I have a Power Pages site here which is just pure in English. As you can see, everything is English. I have no possibility of translating my site to another language. So in Power Pages, how do we do that? If I go to the Power Pages Designer Studio and let's say you want to create a new site. So if you click create a site and let's say I choose a particular template, I fill in the name and then I give it a web address, then just below the site language you're going to see that I have just one possibility, which is just the English language. Now why is that so? Doesn't mean you cannot create Power Pages in a different language other than the English. No, this is just because it's the only language that was activated in your database, that is during the creation of your environment. If it was French, you will see French here as a default. If it was English, you see English here as a default. But we don't want to have that situation. We want to be able to have multiple languages. So for us to do that, we are going to go to the Power Platform Admin Center. Then we click on Environments and we select the environment in which our Power Pages reside. And then under the environment, you're going to go to Settings, just at the top here. Then you go to Products, you expand, then you're going to see Languages. You click on Languages, which is going to take us to the Language Setting window. So in the Language Setting window, you're going to see a list of languages that you can enable on your database. So for example, here, what I want to use is French. So I'm going to click on French and I click Apply. Then I validate. This is going to take a couple of time, maybe 6 minutes or more. So I'll let this pass, then I come back. Okay guys, now that our language has been fully activated, as you can see French, you see it now at enable. So we are going to go back to our Power Pages Studio. Let's give it a refresh. Now let's try creating the site and see what happens. Yes, template. If I go straightly under languages, you're going to see that I can start with English or start with French. Now, this is only going to enable your site's default language. It doesn't mean that it's going at the same time it's going to translate your website. No. Now that we already have existing websites, so we're going to go to the Portal Management Studio. So right down here, you see supported languages. This is where we are going to add the second language. Now, what this is going to do is that it's going to actually create a duplicate of every page that you create in the supported languages. What do I mean by that? So if we go, for example, to web pages, and let's say I go to home, you're going to see that under the localized content, you have one, which is the home, and they say the portal language here is just English. Now, when we are going to add the second language, you're going to see that we're going to have English and French. Let's do that. Let me go back to the website. Select our website. Under supported languages, I take add new. Then here I search for my language, French. There you go. Then for the state, I take publish. And I save and close. Now let's see what happens if we go now to web pages and then I click on my home. Under localized content, you're going to see that yes, create a duplicate of that page. Let's go back to our website and see what happens there. Back in our website, we're going to refresh this page and you're going to notice that they are going to add a possibility to swap languages. So let's refresh. Okay, great. So now you're going to see that you have English and you have French. But now, if you notice, nothing is happening. The content is still purely in English. Now, just because you added a particular language to the site, this is the funniest thing, it doesn't automatically translate your language content. So you have to do that translation yourself. Now, in our next tutorial, I'm going to be showing you how you can use Copilot to easily do that modification rather than going to the source code. Because here, let's say on our home page, this is the French home page. So I'm going to take this one. So I'll have to actually update the information on it myself. So I can do that either through Visual Studio Code or right here in the portal management. So if I go down to its content, okay, great. Here I see welcome, my name. I'll just put here in French, bienvenue. Let's say that's it. So let's just save. Then let's go back to our home page and let's refresh. Let me go back to English. Then let's see to French. There you go. Our translation actually works. So if you go back to English, you should see welcome Mandela. Thank you for watching and do not miss the next tutorial.